See this cat foot here? Oh, I have such a big sleepy black puma on my lap. He's a great source of inspiration for me. Anyway, yesterday I made the odd, unusual correlation between talents and different meanings. One, of course, is the sort of ancient biblical description of a particular weight or denomination of valuable, like X amount of gold, so to speak. But I also related it to the talents that we're given and that we're all blessed with. And in that great parable, that great story, there's an interesting dynamic, and that is when it comes to talents, the person who had five got five more. The person with two got two more. The person with one lost the one that they had. So there's a 1-to-1 ratio, which is pretty dramatic when you think about it. And we might notice this in our own life. Have you ever noticed somebody where I'm going to talk about a variety of different kinds of talents? And ultimately, I think I'll arrive at the kind of talent that's, the one that's ultimately the ones that are ultimately the most important. But take certain creative or artistic talents, and sometimes we see people that seem to be so far out ahead of us, and perhaps our mortal minds see that, and we can do what we will with that. Sometimes it's incredibly inspirational. Sometimes it can be daunting or almost discouraging. I do remember I fancied myself an artist in my younger years, liked to draw and do art. And so first year of junior college, I took advertising design and art, and it was all going well. And then there was an art exhibit, and I just remember walking around, and I saw some pieces of art done by other students. And what they were doing were so many multiple times better than I could do. I just remember this kind of cold, dead feeling going through me that what on earth am I doing when I can't come close to doing what they can do? So I quit. And that which I hath was then taken away. In other words, whatever skill at art that I had had, because I buried it and didn't use it, it was taken away, so to speak. And now, many years later, it's like, I can't draw, I don't want to, can't do that. And it's just a classic example. I saw other people who had talents who obviously didn't squander them, who used them, and there was a continuous doubling going on. This goes on in all fields. You name the field: art, entrepreneurship, human relationships, you name it. And so the message is quite clear to us. The talents that we have and that we use, we can expect them to continuously double. And then that, of course, becomes that geometric progression that I talked about. But if we don't use them, we also might notice people. Have you ever seen people that have a positive talent for negativity? In other words, it's possible to have positive talents and negative talents as well. Some people have a talent for bringing strife and conflict everywhere they go. Other people have a positive talent for discouragement and depression. Other people have a positive talent for gossip and tearing themselves and other people down. Whatever we're engaged in, whatever we're reaping, we will definitely sow. So it will definitely multiply. So now let's extend this metaphor of talents to perhaps the ones that are most important to us as souls. Would you agree with me that we do have seeds of greatness inside of us when it comes to the positive talents of encouraging others, carrying truth and wisdom, being helpful to others, being the inspiration for others, helping others, being creative and innovative? There's so many different talents that are truly the ones that make a difference while we're here on earth. And the message, the message that I'm sharing today is one that I'm definitely working on myself. It's like no matter how long we might have waited, any talent that we have, if we'll simply engage it at the level that we're currently at, it will expand, it will multiply many times over. And if we don't use it, it'll simply go dormant. The question is, how long might it go dormant? Well, possibly for the remainder of this lifetime. Do we get more chances? Should we take that risk? Maybe we should make a list. Maybe all of us today could make a list of our 5 greatest talents. That would be a powerful process. What are the 5 talents and gifts that I've been given that are unique to me that I will honestly acknowledge? And am I using them? Am I putting them to their best use? Am I engaging them? Am I employing them? Am I planting them and nurturing them, or am I burying them and being distracted by something else? I think the story of the talents and the one-to-one multiplication or subtraction of them is a powerful thing for us to remember, and we can use that principle to our advantage. So signing off from Talent Central with Puss in Boots, and we'll see all of you tomorrow.